verse to verse. Psalms 98:3 through Daniel's 2:47. He has remembered his mercy and his truth towards the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen Yahushua from our Elohim. For Yahuwah is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to generation and generation. For your mercy is great above the heavens, and your truth reaches to the clouds. Standing firm forever and ever, they are done in truth and uprightness. For his mercy is mighty over us, and the truth of Yahuwah is forever. Hallelujah. I have chosen the way of truth. I have held your judgments level, and do not take the word of truth completely out of my mouth. For I have hoped in your judgments. Your righteousness is forever, and your Torah is true. You are near, O Yahweh, and all your commandments are true. Yahweh has sworn to David in truth. He will not turn from it. I will set one of the fruit of your body on the throne for you. I will worship towards your holy sanctuary and give thanks to your name for your mercy and your truth. For you have magnified your word above all your name. Yahuwah is near to all who call on him, to all those who call on his name in truth. Who made the heavens and the earth, the seas and all that is in them, who keeps truth forever. Mercy and truth will not forsaken you. Tie them on your neck, write them on the tables of heart. For my mouth shall speak of truth, and wickedness is hateful to my lips. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. The lips of truth established forever, but a lying tongue lasts only while I wink. Do not those who think evil go astray, but mercy and truth will not. But mercy and truth will be to those who think of good. Iniquity is covered by mercy and truth, and in the fear of Yahweh, man turn aside from evil. Mercy and truth preserves the king, and his throne is upheld by mercy, to cause you to know the certainty of the words of truth, to return the words of truth to those who send to you. Obtain the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The preacher sought to find out words of delight and words of truth written out on uprightness. Yahweh of hosts has sworn in my ears, if not, many houses shall be waste, large, beautiful ones, without one living in them. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, as such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth and in mercy. The throne shall be founded, and he shall sit on it in truth in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking justice, the swift in righteousness, and in mercy the throne shall be founded, and he shall sit on it in truth in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking justice and swift in righteousness. O Yahweh, you are my Elohim. I will exalt you. I will thank your name, for you have done a wonderful thing. My counsel of old of faithfulness and truth. Open ye gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in. Of a truth, Lord, the kings of Assyria have laid waste all the nations and their countries, and said, O Yahweh, I beg you to remember now that I have walked before you in the truth and with a whole heart, and I have done the good in your eyes. And Hezekiah wept with a great weeping. The soul cannot thank you. Death cannot praise you. The ones going down to the pit cannot hope for your truth. The living is the one thanking you, as I do today. The Father makes known your truth to his sons. Then Hezekiah said to Isaiah, the word of Yahweh that you, the word of Yahweh that you have said is good. And he said, there shall be peace and truth in my days. A bruised reed he shall not break, and a smoking wick he shall not quench. He shall bring forth justice to truth. Let all the nations be gathered together, and let the people be assembled. Who among them can declare this? Show us former things. Let them bring forth their witnesses, that they may be justified, or let them hear and say, it is true. Hear this, O house of Jacob, who are called by the name of Israel, and have been begotten from the waters of Judah, who swore by the name of Yahuwah and professed by the Elohim of Israel, but you mention not in truth or in righteousness. No one calls for righteousness. No one pleads with truth. Trust in emptiness and speaking vanity. They conceive mischief, and give birth to iniquity. And justice is driven back, and righteousness stand far off. For truth stumbles in the plaza, and right is not able to enter. And the truth is lacking, and whoever turns himself a prey. And Yahuwah saw, and it was evil in his eyes, that there was no justice. For I, Yahuwah, love judgment, hating plunder and burnt offerings, and I will give their work in truth, and I will cut an everlasting covenant to them. He who blesses himself in the earth shall bless himself in the Elohim of truth, and he who swears in the earth shall swear by the Elohim of truth, because the former distress are forgotten, and because they are hidden from my eyes. And you will swear, as Yahuwah lives, in truth, in justice, and in righteousness, even in the nations shall bless themselves in him, and in him they will glory. Roam around in Jerusalem's streets and see now, and know and seek in her plaza, if you can find a man. If there is no one who does justice, who seeks truth, and I will pardon her. Wow. O Yahweh, are not your eyes for the truth? You struck them, but they felt no pain. You consumed them, yet they refused to take correction. They made their faces harder than rocks. They have refused to return. But you shall say to them, this is the nation that does not obey the voice of Yahweh, their Elohim, nor receive instructions. Truth has perished and is cut off from their mouth. And they bent their tongues. Their bow is a lie, and they are not mighty for the truth on the earth. For they go from evil to evil. They also do not know me, said Yahweh. And everyone will declare his neighbor, and they will not seek the truth. They have taught their tongues to speak lies. They weary themselves to commit iniquity. But know ye for certain that if ye put me to death, ye should surely bring innocent blood upon yourself, and upon this city, and upon the inhabitants thereof. For of a truth the Lord hath sent me unto you to speak all these words in your ear. Behold, I will bring health and healing to it. I will heal them and will show them the abundance of peace and truth. The king answered unto Daniel and said, of a truth it is that your God is a God of gods and a Lord of lords, and a revealer of secrets, seeing thou couldst reveal this secret.